What's up, everyone? DPX here. Welcome to another show review, TV review. Today I'm reviewing the new Peacock series, Twisted Metal, based off of the video game. Sorry it's a bit later than I would have liked it to be, but whatever. Anyways, before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, or I will blow your face off. So, my relationship with the Twisted Metal games is, like, I played a few of them, of course, but I'm not the biggest fan of them. Nothing against them, I just never played a whole lot of them. There's quite a few games out there, and I played like a select few of them. But I was very interested to see a Twisted Metal show because I think it's a weird choice for a show, for a video game to be adapted into a show in the year 2023, where like Twisted Metal doesn't have, I'm not gonna say it has no name value, but it doesn't have the most name value, if you know what I mean. And the trailers and the clips that they showed were definitely not good scenes. So I was almost like ready to like kind of hate watch the show, but I'm surprised the show it was actually pretty decent. Not great, it's got issues, but I'll get into some of the stuff I like. For one, I gotta talk about Sweet Tooth. He's played by both Will Arnett and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, he does like the physical performance, you know, he does like the body, but the voiceover is done by Will Arnett. And a lot of people are they kind of wish that Samoa Joe could just do like all of it. Like after seeing the pairing like play out, I think this is the best one they could have done. Also, I don't think, like, Samoa Joe's, like, a great pick to play, like, to physically play Sweet Tooth, but, like, to be quipping and all that, I think Will Arnett is a much better choice. I don't always love when just movies or shows do this, when they have one guy playing, like, the physical, like, physically playing, like, having one guy put on the costume and everything, and another guy voicing the character in post. I don't like that. It always like comes off a little weird, and often it's like clear that, you know, it's two different, like the guy standing there and the guy talking are like two different people, but it wasn't that noticeable here. This also has you know, we have two lead characters. We have John Doe, who is a character from the show or from the games, and we also have Quiet. Or we never find out her name, but that's the name she's given. I don't think she was in any of the games, so I think she's just an original character. And there's some issues I have with them, like, and their dynamic, but, you know, all I'll say right now is Anthony Mackie, who plays John, he does great, and he's pretty funny at times. I'll get into the humor a little bit. But each of them, these two characters on their own, I thought were pretty compelling characters. And I'll get into the humor now. The show, a lot of the trailers and clips that they showed made it seem like this was just gonna be a funny comedy show. You know, Twisted Metal had a lot of humor in it, but as in the games, it had a lot of humor in it, but it was never solely a comedy show or comedy games. It was all about like vehicular combat, you know, driving around, blowing up other vehicles, you know, and so it was like a bunch of action. The trailers, like all the trailers and all the clips they showed were like the worst moments from the show. Like the moment that they showed at Summer Games Fest with Sweet Tooth and John at the casino with them singing the thong song, like that scene was fucking terrible in the show. Without context, it's even worse, and they showed it without context. I'm sorry, I can't get over like how bad they made this show look, when in reality it's not that bad. What about the humor? There are times where I actually laughed. I wish they balanced the humor out a little bit more, where like the beginning of the show, the season, I guess, is like very like jokey and very, you know, but the later half where like things actually start to happen, start to take off, that is a lot, they balance it out, where the jokes are, there are jokes, but it doesn't take over the show, and because of that, it's actually a bit more funny that way, because it's not just joke after joke after joke. As for what I don't like about the show, it is a bit messy. You know, a lot of the storytelling is weird. Like, there's some episodes where it feels like nothing really happens. Also, the dynamic between John and Quiet. I said I like them as individual characters, and I do kind of like the pairing on paper, but they go back and forth so many times. Like, the whole season is just, oh, we're partners, now we're not partners, now we are partners, now we're not partners. And it's like, it gets to the point where in the finale, they do there's like some weird shenanigan that goes on with both of them. And it's just like, what? That was so stupid. And also, a lot of the visual effects look really bad. There's like a scene where, in an episode where, John, you know, Anthony Mackie's character, is running around, and there's just a bunch of lightning going around, and the lightning looks terrible. But overall, I didn't hate this show. Something I didn't think I'd be saying about this Twisted Metal show, the way it was being advertised, but I thought it was really enjoyable, and I actually forgot to mention, the end kind of sets up what you come to Twisted Metal for, the tournament. You know, the vehicular combat tournament, you know what I mean? This sets up what you want to see. So, it sets up a Season 2 that I'm really excited to see, because that is Twisted Metal. Let's hope that we can get the writer's strike and actor strike figured out. I've heard that all the major corporations are trying to figure out something about the writer's strike, I think it was. Not so sure about the actor strike, or maybe I have it flipped. But let's just hope everything gets sorted out soon, so we can get Season 2 of this, because I'm not like dying for it, but you know, after seeing Season 1, which was pretty decent, I'm excited. I'll say I'm excited for Season 2. In the end, I'm going to give Twisted Metal Season 1 a 7.5 out of 10. So that's my review of Twisted Metal. What do you guys think? Have you guys seen it, not seen it? Do you guys want to see it, not want to see it? And if you haven't, I said that already. Anything about this show, let me know down below. Anyways, be sure to give the video a comment, subscribe, or I will blow your face off.